The Liberty on the road at the Fever. Here, Liberty favored by 10 or so. Let's see, 10 and a half now. 166 and a half.
I mean, I feel like I just got to just take the Liberty to win and cover. That's all they do. They just been scoring here lately. And the Fever is the worst team record wise in the WNBA now, 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 here overall. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the Liberty in the big points, minus 10 and a half.
All right, Mindy takes the Liberty here. I get it, but it still bothers me that they don't cover many
Well,
numbers.
I thought that last time, and then they covered.
Yeah, good point there.
Yeah, so you were on the Liberty last time. They totally covered that.
I'm gonna take the under in this one. I
might consider it.
Well, Liberty have turned it around. They've covered in 3 straight all of a sudden. Now it's Indy not covering games. They've failed 6 of their last.
Yeah, the Fever had such a strong start. Could be Boston is, I don't know, issues with the long season. I don't know.
Liberty's gone under in 5 straight. Indy's gone under in 6 of their last 8. I lost a premium yesterday on that Sparks game under when it looked like an under all the way. I mean, no, I went over. I'm sorry. I went over. And again, another fourth quarter stall. Bad on me, but after 3, it was trending over. All right. We'll take Mindy on the Liberty here. I'll take the under in this one and see if we got anything from the chat here in the WNBA T-Shank. And Michael will come in, take 10 points. Ron will lay it. Bump and Run says he'll lay the 6 points in the first half. Maybe you get, I don't think you get 5.5. I think you're looking at 6 or 6.5, aren't you? So, Daryl, I did put out on Tony's video. I had an opinion on the total on Tony's video tonight, if you can take a look. And Ron sees Liberty here not covering 6 or 10. Maybe T-Shank with me here on the total. Okay, next one's going to be tough, Mindy, because we are indeed looking at possibly a game time decision. Good news for the Mystics, for Elena Deladon. I think that's a positive sign that the line is not out right now as we approach the game, that maybe she could. I think she's still listed as questionable going into it, so don't mean to put you on the spot here, Mindy. I will try and take a stab at this line here for you. Probably going to be seeing the Mystics with Deladon. I'm not. I'm going to say if Deladon's in there, you're probably going to be looking at the Mystics 7.5, 8, maybe. I would think, and the total probably come here at about 165 or so.
I'm gonna have to sneeze, so I have to stop it.
Okay. So Mystics here without Deladon, maybe there'll be a 2.5 to 3 point favorite. Mindy, you might have your printout actually with something there that could give us a little bit of an idea of what we could see with the line in this one.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't really have, a whole lot because basically, with me, I look at a lot of the modeling with, what they've done previously. And of course, she hasn't been in for quite some time now because without her, the Mystics only averaged the 79.2 points per game, while the Sky, they're averaging in the 90s. So is it going to be when, she gets in there suddenly, she's going to put up 20, 30 points? I don't know, right? First time back, there might be, some issues with conditioning. And then, geez, it seems also like last time she got in and then busted her ankle up like right again. So it's going to be interesting. I think I'm still going to go ahead. I'll probably be on the Sky, especially if I get 7 or 8 points here today.
All right, Mindy takes the Sky in this one. We'll see. I I don't know. I can't tell the chat not to hold us to it. We are on YouTube here making free sports picks. I'll take the under, whatever the line is. And like I said, I'll throw out 165. It probably might even be a little bit lower than that here in this one. So we'll see. You guys don't have to make any picks on this one if you don't want. The game's only 4.5 hours away. We don't know her status, and they will not put up a line right now without knowing, because we're talking about a Hall of Famer, quite frankly, here. So let's see what you guys and if you took anything here in this one. Yeah, Takia, you might not see it yet if you're just looking at a sports book, but this one is at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. They'll play the game no matter what. T-Shank on the sky. And under for Kev Cook. T-Shank, thank you for the numbers here on this one. But yeah, not a lot to go with, a little bit here on this one because of that information as we wait for it, going into it.
Sure.
So, all right, not much we can do about that one, guys, but that's just the way it is. All right, we can definitely talk about this next one here more confidently with the Mercury and the Storm. The Storm are favored in this one by 1.5, and the total is down to 160.
So what does this say? The Storm, they've beaten the Mercury all 3 times this season. But I just kind of feel like the Mercury here, it's their time. They've been playing pretty well. And the Storm, again, they just always get off to pretty rough starts, especially at home. Just haven't been able to put up the points there either. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and beat on the Mercury today. They're scoring almost 90 points a game. The Storm, on the other hand, only 74. Taking the Mercury.
Yeah, I know, but that's been a Mercury at home a little bit. Look, I don't trust the Storm here necessarily to get the win, but they are favored in the game now. And we know the Phoenix has been playing certainly a little bit better, but maybe at home is where they've done that. Seattle's lost 6 of their last 7 at home, but Phoenix, they're just 1-5 against the spread on the road in their last 6. They've been doing most of their good work at home. So for me, with Phoenix having gone under in 4 of their last 6 on the road, and Seattle having gone under in 6 of their last 7, I'll take the under. That's the way this one's trending already. So nothing's changed with the script. The games just stall in the 4th quarter, and you got to hope you're on the right side of it. It's not saying every game is going under here necessarily, but and the bookmakers are onto it a little bit. I think the total, the halftime numbers are kind of reflective of lower scoring in the second half. I don't think there's a big secret to it, but I'm gonna research it maybe before we get to the postseason. I'm not saying it might throw it out the window once you get to, or it might be enhanced actually. Thinking about it. Okay, Mindy will take Phoenix. I'll take the under here. Dream and Aces. The Aces are favored by 16.5. Total down to 174.5.
Oh, geez. The Aces just get it done all the time. They scored 113 in their last one. Beat the Dream a couple weeks ago by 21 here, and the Dream are not playing all that well. 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 road games. I'll be taking the Aces here.
All right. Mindy says take the Aces and Hall of Fame head coach. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, Mindy.
I did not see it. So
okay, well, they had the Hall of Fame induction ceremonies yesterday, and they had Pop and Becky Hammond, Tony Parker, Dwayne Wade as well, but felt like the Spurs were kind of celebrating a little bit. But Becky Hammond, the Aces coach, is inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. So she goes in the same year as Pop. So they have a Hall of Fame head coach And Mindy says take the aces here. Take the I'm gonna take the over in this one. The aces I could trust to go over when they put up those
Gosh, every time
uh,
it seems.
numbers. Yeah, I mean the totals move lower, no doubt about it. Aces have gone over in 5 of their last 7 games here. Mindy on the aces to roll. They've covered the spread in 6 of their last 7 at home, and Atlanta has failed in 6 of their last 7 overall. So Mindy on the aces. I'll take the over in this one.
You guys got lots of plays from us today.
Oh boy. Well, nothing in the W though. That concerns
No,
me.
I mean, like, there's, instead of only getting 4 plays from us, they really only have 8.
Yeah, no, I okay. Well, I worry because I don't know. It feels like when we're in the WNBA, got some pretty good numbers. So okay, let me see if there was anything here on that last game with a dream and aces. Doesn't look like. Oh, Burley. Okay. Aces to cover, dream against the dream on a back to back. All right, T Shank aces money line and under.